Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. We're gonna start streaming some more of the Outer Worlds, just for a couple hours, anyway. It's before dinner. If at any point you find yourself mildly entertained, be sure to show your appreciation by hitting the like button. Additionally, if you would like to keep track of when I'm actively streaming or posting new content, I would suggest that you subscribe and set up your notifications. With that being said, here we are on Terra 2 and Byzantium. There's my guy right there, looking like some dude from Fahrenheit 151 or whatever the name of that movie is.
Ready when you are.
And we're going to talk to Mr. Guard Mayfield here.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
This guy's never met him.
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Great.
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
I'm gonna send this dude to the bathroom.
Cheers to me! Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, lost. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago. Oh, he's, medium height with, like,
I'm gonna try and get him some more alcohol.
Hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Let's see. Vodka.
Please allow me to improve your drinking
We don't trade. Let's try 4.
Hey, buddy. I really shouldn't I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that.
Nope. Drink up, my friend.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
They'll never.
Done deal. Oh, this back door. State key. Get them drunk. Alright, next place. We're going to come over here and we're going to check out
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Charlie Coors Haberdashery.
Looked like she'd style her hair with engine grease. Doesn't she know the spacer chic look was last season?
You're standing right here.
This is going to be clothing. Pretty sure that's what this is going to be. Yes, it is.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look.
You with the hips. Let's see how this will work. Celeste key. Let's see if we can snag this from the lady. What do we got here? Wide brim hat. Bowler, Rio Fedora, Classic Wear Express, Haberdashery. What do we got here? Duchess, the Oxonian.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials. Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
Iconoclast outfit.
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process. I don't know, I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
My engineer's going on a date. She needs a fine outfit.
Well, for the good law's sake, darling, how can you expect me to dress her properly? Fetch her here so I can take her measurements and judge her aesthetic. For you, anything. Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium. Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please. I'm not some common button monger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable. You're very welcome.
Let's see what she's got. Oh, she's got some standard troop armor. This is good. '84. Let's do some buying. Let's buy. Buy. This one. Buy that. All right.
I've always loved that sculpture.
Let's go get my other darling.
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. She's comforted knowing that antibiotics and our stuff will probably kill you quickly.
She's like, if I spit.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
those knocking out bombs. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up. Ellie, my mind, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you? I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter. That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth. You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station. Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was...
Looking for some Spacer's Jaw? It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice. Have a look.
Have you seen this, man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report.
Hey, look who it is. What'll it be?
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
When might we expect you out here again? Cancer?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't.
Status report. 13.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Wouldn't it be something?
I love Byzantium.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling? Goodness, look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it! 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope. Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight. I can't wait to see the... What can I do for you, darling? If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. What can I do for you, darling?
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
and few pancake mix.
Remember that stranger?
Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder. And the pièce de résistance. Monster leather. 1 part mantiquine chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10. We're revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple. We're artists. If we're not willing to risk our lives for the sake of art, we should get out of the business. Get this done for me, and I'll have you strutting about in a Jolicoeur original. You will be the envy of Byzantium. Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask... We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go. Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person. My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it. I'm trusting you to keep Parvati.
What about your mama? I don't mean to pry, you just hardly mention her, and I've been wondering.
She passed when I was small. Taught me how to change a fuse on her deathbed. Even sick, she was patient with me. She kept exhaustive journals of my childhood, my father said. Like she was A/B testing child rearing.
Must be you got that exacting nature from her.
Exacting is a kind way to put it. Inflexible, my father would have said. Bull-headed. Cold. You've got a capable...
If you're cold, then I'm the void of space. Cold. Isn't this swell? Look at me. All dressed up for once.
Captain. I could see why Parvati seems so...
June, call me pretty.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Felix, your apps is surely not gonna believe this. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc! Ah! Okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
So I was watching this serial the other night, yeah? You know that slick-looking space... from all my colonists. They got her playing the Queen of the Marauders.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like. We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, we're gonna hunt some primals. What do I need? 10 primal leathers. Let's do this. need to travel to Monarch now. Let's see. Let's go to Monarch. Where do we want to land? Just do this.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Raptidon down by the...
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
We'll get a Manta Queen Carapace as well. Do I have one already? Do I need to get a new one? Probably need a new one.
You grew up in Byzantium, right? Don't rub it in. Oh, don't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left the high life on purpose.
I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow.
Oh, you know what? While we're at it, let me check something. Lockpick Max. Oh. That means I could pick lock it from further away. That's what that means. Alright, let's put on... Three Raptidons, one Manta Queen. Where's that BNP Borst? Well, this will put me right where I need to be. There's a Manta Queen over here. At least there used to be. And it always seemed to, what's the word I'm looking for? Spawn over here. So we're gonna go see if another one spawned, and then we'll kill it. We'll kill it. Me and my sexy ladies.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Alright, it's usually right up there. Oh, let's do this one over here.
What was it like being one of them top runners?
Hey, my parents and their gold-shitting friends are top runners, not me.
It wouldn't shock me if those fluffed up hull heads actually did pass gold.
They've got pills for that, and that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen.
It ain't? Well, now you've got my interest.
There we go. Save this one. I don't want to have to die.
There is my sight. Watch a throw at once. Everyone all right?
Gathered materials from 3 different creatures across the system. Return to Celeste. Bum, 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 dum, 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 dum. So, Byzantium. All right, let's fly off to.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
I'm worried about her drinking.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. Alright. Celeste, you better have something killer for me to be running around doing all this stuff for you. The load screens in this game are ridiculous long, though. I got 10,000, almost 11,000 rounds of this.
Anti-Creo's energizing ointment. Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine at every dollar.
Excuse me more.
I've always loved.
What can I do for you, darling?
I got your stuff.
I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster.
I like it.
While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original.
Huh.
Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me.
10-4.
Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
Alright, so you've gained a writ of consent. The Duchess, the Oxonian, the bowler hat. Yeah. Alright, so where's this parcel place?
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to
Down here around the corner.
What's gone into Bachmeyer?
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to do some more exploring, I guess, for the time being. So we've done the upper deck, right?
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
We'll get that later, and we'll keep moving this way.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my
Wentworth.
dear fellow. Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little
We're gonna steal this out of this guy's box. What gameplay difficulty? Hard, not supernova. What's up, janitor?
My dear fellow.
Bureau of Exploration
Why, the loafers working on factory
versus
lines
the
are
Olympus
practically
River.
It's even worse for us, my good man. Our workers. How are we to make it?
Halcyon Parcel Service.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge, a soft, sour candy shroud around with sweet purpleberry flavored sandwich.
These people just have this stuff laying all over the place. I don't believe I'm going to be able to pick this. We'll give it a shot though. Oh, I was able to get it.
All right, how does this sound?
Rhodian Pictures.
I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness.
These hack ones, I don't tend to need these.
So, how many times have you seen Terror on Monarch?
Terror on Monarch loses its appeal after the 5th viewing. Now, Titus enjoyed it.
Transition to Halcyon Parcel.
I tell you what. We'll change the content.
I don't know. Let's go back this way.
I think we can both agree that Maverick Dogs.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, the Xanadu will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
For now, my friend.
Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Does nothing in this wretched city work anymore? Oh, poor boy. I just don't know how much I'm gonna blend in with these guys being right here.
I ever tell you about this one patient? One at her eyebrow.
Oh, wireless controller. Try again. New one.
Moved up and the tip of her nose raised.
That's why you always have one on hold.
What? Was she trying to disguise herself?
No. Come on, man. Let's try this again. There we go.
So she'd always be looking down on everyone.
You are making that up.
Making stuff up is work. This is real.
Alright. Where were we? Alright, I believe this goes in the... Yep, goes in that door. That's his. He's not gonna let me take it. He might. Let's try it this way. Be like, hey there, buddy. What you got?
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time, I'm gonna snap.
Why do you think I've been avoiding the estate district?
Isn't that your beat?
Was. I sent Rajesh. I don't have time for this.
Oh, wait a second. It doesn't show that it's stealing. That's garbage. It wasn't red. do down there. Some green crap caught in a grate. We'll start from the other side when we get there. So we have, on our map, we have Jostler's Dispensary. Alright. I don't know why. It's not going to let me get that. So let's do this. Let's come in here. And we're going to come this way. Maintenance tunnels. Alright, we have Giles Molina. No, shoot him. Holy shit.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mime the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Rumors? Oh, rumors of what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
God.
Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Of course. Jesus Christ. Why are the exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my, research.
They are not.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them.
Sprat lover.
See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plot lines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Positively marvelous. Those early years truly were the golden age of Halcyon. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form.
This dude.
So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
So, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too.
Oh, for God's
There's
sake.
Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Oh my goodness, do I really have to, whatever. Who are Lords Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated, and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
You don't say.
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa. So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
Almost done.
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Alright.
Something else?
Yes. You seem surprised that I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Later. So, this is maintenance tunnels. Let me write my notes. Maintenance tunnels. He wants me to save his stupid sprats. I got a better idea.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man.
We're gonna go into the Bureau
And you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever?
of Exploration.
Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence on
28th Annual Tossball Series, Eugene W. Smithers Sportatorium Interstellar Championship, Rizzo Rangers versus Spacers Chosen. Tossball. What we got here? What is that? That's the groundbreaker? Looks like it. What is this? Oh my god. I guess I'll talk to this dude. What's your name? Victor Osterhout. Yep, and we're coming up here on the 2-hour mark for this episode, so I think we'll go ahead and shut it down. When I come back, we'll be exploring both the Bureau of Exploration, probably the HPS, the parcel service, and we might even take a trip down into the sewers and see what the Sprats are up to and figure out if there's any truth to any of the rumors. So before you go, be sure to show your appreciation if you've enjoyed any content of the video by hitting the like button. And if you've stumbled across my stream of the video by accident, you would like to keep track when I'm actively streaming or posting content, I would suggest you subscribe and set up your notifications. With that being said, folks, this is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. You have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending upon where you are in the world, and hopefully I'll see you guys out on the next one. Peace out.